Imagine a United States where every adult receives a stable, unconditional monthly income, no means tests, no work requirements, no bureaucracy, just a guaranteed baseline of financial security embedded into the foundation of the nation. What would that do to poverty, inequality, job markets, motivation, and the social contract itself? Or could it collapse public finances, trigger inflation, and reshape society in unpredictable ways? Today on CounterFact 360, a data-driven, no-nonsense examination of one of the most consequential what-if proposals of our time: Universal Basic Income, or UBI, for every American adult permanently. Universal Basic Income, or UBI, refers to a regular cash payment from government to each adult regardless of employment status, income level, or assets. It differs from welfare or unemployment benefits because it is unconditional. There is no requirement to apply, prove need, or work. The idea is to guarantee a financial floor under everyone. The rationale? In an era of automation, gig economy instability, and unpredictable labor markets, UBI promises security, simplicity, and a safety net. It aims to decouple survival from employment. But this is not just theoretical. There have been actual, empirical trials. Notably, a national pilot in Finland in 2017-2018, and a municipal experiment in Stockton, California, starting in 2019. These pilots provide real-world data about what UBI can and cannot do. Finland's experiment. Between 2017 and 2018, 2,000 randomly selected unemployed adults aged 25 to 58 received 560 euros per month, no conditions attached. The payment replaced their unemployment benefits, tax-free, and continued regardless of whether they later found work. At the end of the trial, statistical analysis showed no significant increase in employment among recipients compared with control group. Days worked, labor market participation, effectively unchanged. However, recipients reported higher subjective well-being, reduced stress, better financial security, improved mental health, and a stronger sense of stability. In short, quality of life indicators went up, although income-generating behavior did not. Now consider the U.S. pilot, the Stockton Economic Empowerment Demonstration. Starting 2019, 125 randomly selected residents of Stockton, California, received $500 per month for 24 months. Unconditional cash, no strings attached. In the first year, full-time employment increased from 28% to 40%. Simultaneously, researchers documented improved financial stability, better mental and physical health, and reduced income volatility. Most of the $500 went to essentials, food, housing, utilities, and only a very small portion reportedly on non-essential items. These findings challenge a common criticism of UBI, that free money will deter work or be wasted. In Stockton's case, evidence suggests otherwise. Use these concrete data points as anchors. Now, imagine scaling UBI to cover every adult in America. What potential emerges and what risks loom? Guaranteed financial floor for all. Protection from job loss, gig economy instability, automation. Significant reduction in poverty and inequality, especially among low-income households. Simplification of social safety net, replacing multiple conditional aid programs with a single universal payment, reducing bureaucracy and administrative costs. Improvement in mental health, personal stability, and social trust, as indicated by well-being gains in trials. Giving people freedom to choose education, retraining, entrepreneurship, creative work, or better employment, unshackled from survival-driven survival jobs. Enormous fiscal burden. Paying every adult requires vast public expenditure. Funding would demand high taxes, budget reallocation, or debt. Inflation risk. Injecting large cash flow could raise demand for housing, goods, services, potentially driving up prices and eroding real value of the stipend, unless supply increases correspondingly. Uncertain impact on labor market. As seen in Finland, unconditional cash did not boost employment substantially. Nationwide productivity may not rise proportionally. Structural complexity. Integrating UBI with existing welfare, healthcare, housing, taxation, and social services requires massive institutional overhaul. Political and social feasibility. Universal payments, even to wealthy individuals, may face resistance from taxpayers, ethical and ideological objections to giving money to everyone. Projecting possible trajectories if UBI is implemented at scale in the U.S. Moderate UBI, example, $600 to $800 per month. Progressive taxation, phased integration with existing welfare. Result, significant poverty reduction, enhanced social mobility, rise in education and entrepreneurship, more meaningful work, social safety net for all. UBI generous, finance through debt or money creation with no supply-side reforms. Result, inflation spikes, cost of living rises, value of UBI erodes, taxes and deficits grow, economic contraction, inequality persists or worsens. UBI targeted to low and middle income households only. Existing welfare programs adjusted but maintained. Result, modest poverty reduction, controlled fiscal cost, but structural inequality and many social problems remain. Universal basic income remains one of the boldest social policy proposals of the 21st century. Data from real-world pilots in Finland and Stockton show that unconditional cash can improve quality of life, reduce financial stress, and offer stability. But UBI is not a silver bullet. It cannot guarantee increased employment or economic growth by itself. Its success depends critically on design, funding method, scale, taxation, inflation control, and structural reforms. If America were to adopt UBI nationwide, it could reshape the social contract. But the outcome, whether progress toward equity or economic strain, will depend on careful implementation, not on idealistic assumptions. For a society in flux, under automation, job insecurity, inequality, UBI offers a real possibility, but only if we are honest about its trade-offs.
If you found this analysis compelling, subscribe to CounterFact 360. In the comments, which future scenario seems most plausible? Stability and opportunity? inflation and strain, or a hybrid model? And tell us, which what if should we explore next? Thank you for watching. This is CounterFact 360, where we examine not just what is, but what could be.